This quintessential English village has often been called the prettiest village in the whole of the country. But do you agree? I'll let you decide. This is Castle Combe. Castle Combe is a small village in Wiltshire, England. Situated around 10 miles northeast of the city of Bath, this popular tourist destination lies within the Cotswolds area of outstanding natural beauty. Castle Combe is thought of and regarded as the quintessential English village, and has often been named the prettiest village in the country. With its Cotswold stone cottages nestled around the Bybrook River, it's very easy to see why. The history of the village is a long one, dating back centuries. Originally an area that was occupied by the Romans, with evidence of a villa, the village itself takes its name from the 12th century castle that once stood north of the village. Although sadly a castle no longer remains, it's widely believed the castle was created to seat the barony of Combe under Reginald de Dunstanville, and that the castle was created during a surge of castle buildings that took place during the long period of civil war in England, known as the Anarchy. No new houses have been built in the main village since around the 17th century, and walking through the village really feels like you've taken a step back in time. There's very little sign of the modern world, and with the houses and buildings protected within this conservation area, it really feels like a journey into the past. Just one evidence of this is the market cross within the village. It was built during the 14th century, when a weekly market would have been allowed to take place. It's a scheduled monument due to its historical importance, so no unauthorised changes to the structure can take place. Next to it lies the remains of a 19th century butter cross, a type of market cross associated with English market towns dating to medieval times. They were located in market villages and were a place people would gather to buy locally produced butter and other dairy products. By the middle of the 14th century, Castle Combe had a fulling mill. Fulling is part of the woolen cloth making process and involves cleaning and milling woven cloth, producing a thick and dense material. Castle Combe became a hub for the wool industry, generating wealth for both the village and the surrounding area. The Church of St. Andrew was just one of the places that profited from the cloth industry's success. Built in the 13th century, the church underwent various developments in later years. But as a result of the church falling into serious disrepair, a substantial amount of rebuilding to the church had to take place during 1850 to 1851. With its long history and Castle Combe seating a barony for over 850 years, evidence of the lords of the manor and their families through this period can be found within the church and the churchyard. This includes a beautifully carved stone monument of Sir Walter de Dunstanville, Baron of Castle Combe, who died in 1270 during the reign of Henry III. As well as the church's beautiful structure and stained glass windows, the church also houses reportedly one of the country's oldest working faceless clocks, dating to the medieval period. It will come as no surprise that this village will have been used as a filming location many times over the years. The film Stardust and Steven Spielberg's production of War Horse used Castle Combe as a location, as did episodes of Agatha Christie's Poirot and Downton Abbey. One of the most famous films to have used the village as a location was the 1967 musical Dr. Dolittle, starring Rex Harrison and Anthony Newley. These are just some of the reasons why visitors from all over the world choose to visit here each year. Quite often the area seems overwhelmed with visitors trying to capture a glimpse of this small, tranquil village. But despite the large number of tourists and battling an endless sea of cameras and selfie sticks on your visit, the magic and the beauty of this charming Cotswold village remarkably always shines through. So, is Castle Combe really worthy of the title the prettiest village in the country? Well, on a day like today, with hardly a soul around and hearing the gentle flow of the River Bybrook, you really do feel like you've had the privilege of unearthing a rare treasure that this country has to offer. Just a small slice of heaven. England's prettiest? Well, you'd be hard pressed to find one prettier than Castle Combe. If you have liked this video or would like to keep up to date with any other content that I post, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Or please feel free to leave me a comment if you have any suggestions where I should visit in the future. Thank you for watching, and here's to our next trip.